One of the most enigmatic events recorded in the New Testament is the darkness that fell over the land at noon following the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Described in the Synoptic Gospels, this phenomenon has sparked centuries of debate. Was it a natural solar eclipse or a supernatural miracle affirming the divine significance of Christ's death? The darkness is mentioned in 3 Gospels. Matthew 27:45. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land until the 9th hour. Mark 15:33. And when the 6th hour had come, there was darkness over the whole land until the 9th hour. Luke 23:44-45. It was now about the 6th hour, and there was darkness over the whole land until the 9th hour, while the sun's light failed. The darkness lasted 3 hours from noon to 3 p.m. It was not just local, but covered the whole land, possibly Judea or beyond. Luke adds that the sun's light failed, suggesting an unusual event. This darkness coincided with Jesus' final moments on the cross, followed by the tearing of the temple veil, an earthquake, and the resurrection of saints. The convergence of these signs suggests a cosmic disturbance linked to Christ's death. Many skeptics and some scholars propose that the darkness was a natural solar eclipse. Let's examine this claim. Solar eclipses occur when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun, blocking sunlight. However, a total solar eclipse lasts only a few minutes, maximum 7.5 minutes, not 3 hours. The darkness described in the Gospels was prolonged and widespread, unlike typical eclipses. Jesus was crucified during Passover, which occurs near a full moon, when the moon is opposite the sun. Solar eclipses require a new moon, when the moon is between Earth and the sun. Therefore, a solar eclipse during Passover is astronomically impossible. Some historians suggest the eclipse of the 29 AD or 33 AD as possible candidates. However, these were partial eclipses and would not have caused total darkness. No known eclipse matches the 3-hour duration described in Scripture. If not an eclipse, what else could have caused the darkness? Some propose a massive dust storm or volcanic eruption, e.g. from Mount Etna or Vesuvius. However, there is no historical record of such an event around 30-33 AD. Dust storms do not last exactly 3 hours or coincide with religious events. Some theologians argue that God may have used natural phenomena in a miraculous way, e.g., divinely timed weather patterns. This blurs the line between natural and supernatural causes. Given the inadequacy of natural explanations, many argue that the darkness was a supernatural sign. Darkness often symbolizes divine judgment. Amos 8:9. I will make the sun go down at noon and darken the earth in broad daylight. The plague of darkness in Egypt was a direct act of God. Joel 2:30-31 predicts blood, fire, and columns of smoke. The sun shall be turned to darkness before the great and awesome day of the Lord. The darkness represents God's wrath being poured out on Jesus as he bore humanity's sin. The timing, 3 hours, parallels the 3 days of darkness before the Exodus liberation, symbolizing a new redemption. Early church fathers, e.g., Tertullian, Origen, viewed it as a divine miracle confirming Jesus' identity. While scientific explanations fall short, the darkness at Jesus' death aligns with 1. Biblical symbolism, judgment, atonement; 2. Historical references, early non-Christian sources; 3. Theological necessity, a sign confirming Christ's divinity. The most plausible conclusion is that this was a supernatural act of God, not a natural eclipse. It served as a cosmic proclamation that the Son of God had died and that the world would never be the same. If one accepts the resurrection as a miracle, why not the darkness? The Gospels present it as a divine sign, and perhaps the most rational explanation is the simplest. God himself drew the curtain of darkness over the crucifixion, marking the turning point of history.